Hello everyone, I'm Jim Longworth and welcome to another edition of Triad Today. Coming up later on, our infamous roundtable convenes with Bob, Dave, Ogie, and myself. We'll tackle all sorts of controversial topics, so stay tuned for that. Between now and then, some great guests and important information coming your way. For one thing, we're going to talk about distance learning with an expert from Alamance Community College. That's pretty important for getting people back to work and to get those certificates and associate degrees. And speaking of getting back to work, making donations to Goodwill helps do that. And there's a cycle of giving that means whatever you donate can go into the retail stores and people get jobs because of that later. We'll be talking about donation services with Goodwill, and we'll talk about a really exciting non-invasive procedure that's done for heart problems that I think is just going to astound you. All that and much more, but first we start out talking about the Winston-Salem Foundation. Speaking of astounding, they do some great work throughout the community, and this gentleman's been with us before, but not enough. He's always too busy, but we snagged him today. Lori Bates, our director. We meet, of course, Scott Wierman. He's president of the Winston-Salem Foundation. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Jim. Pleasure to be back with you.
Give me a 10-second quickie on the mission of the Winston-Salem Foundation for people that don't know.
The mission of the foundation is to invest in our community by making philanthropy and its benefits available to all. So we're looking for opportunities to partner charitable-minded individuals with causes that matter and can have an impact and improve the quality of life in Forsyth County.
And that can extend to, you know, if my wife and I want to leave something or set up a trust fund, or if I want to put something in my will, I mean, we can turn things over to you and you can handle this and manage it.
We certainly can, and we have the pleasure of administering over 1,300 charitable funds, many of exactly what you've just described. And all of those funds do something remarkable in the community, all based on what the individual donors intend.
Yeah, because I can pinpoint. I can say, Scott, you know, I've got some money we want to leave, but I'd like it to go to help kids. And then you'll say, well.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. And we have the longevity that we've been around for 96 years. We still are stewards of funds that were set up many, many decades ago.
Sure. What are some of the foundation highlights from 2015? 2015
has been a remarkable year for us. Obviously, our big announcement earlier this year with the summer was the $2 million commitment in a partnership with Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools that will specifically provide funds for the school system to do professional development for educators throughout the system. That was a big highlight. Back in May, we had our annual community gathering. It was a sellout, over 1,100 people at the Benton Convention Center to hear John McKnight from Northwestern University talk about asset-based development. And of course, we had another great year with our student aid program. We were able to award almost $950,000 to over 500 students to continue their education.
Is this a busy time of the year, the holiday season for giving? Is it a good time for giving? Does a lot of it happen now?
It certainly does. The period from November 1st through about January 15 represents about 60–70% of our business. So at the end of the year, people are thinking about things that are causes that are important to them, and they want to do that. Other people are looking at it in terms of, are there any tax advantages to doing that?
Yeah.
And so obviously December is a very busy month, but we're happy to be busy.
Yeah. Now what are some of the events and programs we can look forward to?
We're going to jump in 2016. We start January 1, so the new year starts right up. We don't have any downtime. January 1, our website goes live for individuals who are looking for financial aid. So high school seniors particularly that are looking, or the mom and dad that are looking for money for continuing education can go to our website and start applying. The foundation also will be looking for nominations for our annual Winston-Salem Foundation Award and our ECHO Awards, which will be presented at our community meeting on May 4th.
And you're going to continue with things like the YGA, the Youth Philanthropy Initiative? Or?
Right, so this year we celebrated our 10th anniversary of our Youth Grant Makers in Action. These are high school students who have been entrusted with the responsibility of investing money in the community. And they do remarkable things, and at 10 years we now have had 125 youth go through the program, and we're quite proud of that.
God, it's just amazing. I want to, before time gets away from us, I want to put up on screen the website and phone number if you want to find out more information about the Winston-Salem Foundation, and especially since we're in years in, do you want to try to make a donation? Do you want to try to set up a trust fund? Do you want to talk to some of Scott's folks about leaving money to the foundation or giving it now? And that's WSFfoundation.org is the website, and 725-2382 is the number. Scott, again, thank you for all that you and Cece and the whole staff and Eliza, everybody do for the community. It just makes a difference.
Well, thank you, Jim. We've enjoyed having the chance to work with you this year.
All right, we'll see you next year.
Thank you, Jim. Yes.
All right. We'll be right back after this.